people are in hunger, poverty, struggling with the inflation and the genetic poverty. Of course, this is what we have to call it now because it seems it's not going anywhere soon. The North, Muslims in the North are more concerned about one thing. Right now, Emefiele, the central bank governor, said he took permission from the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, that they will be using huge, when I say huge amount of money, probably borrowed from China, to print new money. They said certain groups of people hoarded money, buried money, hoping that that money will be used for elections, used for their private concubines and lifestyle, private life, concubines, whatever it is. We found a lot of people hiding money up and down. That's why many of them will hide foreign currencies rather than Naira. That does not mean that foreign currencies also do not go through this change. Emefiele, according to former Emir, or let us call him dethroned Emir of Kano, Muhammad Sanusi, he was also central bank governor. He said there are a lot of clamor, speculation in the north of Nigeria that Ajami, AJMI, it's an Arabic inscription that is on our Naira notes. What we wonder is Nigeria, an Arabic country, is a part of Nigerian language. I don't think Fulani that are 5% of the total population, or the Hausas or Kanuri or whoever it is in the north of Nigeria who embraces the kind of Islam that we've seen practice in the north. I don't think Arabic is their language. Now, if they wish to take on Arabic, claiming that English is the language of the South, let us just put it that way. If they choose this, saying, after all, English is written on the note, why not Arabic? Arabic is the language of our religion. I think that is what they are struggling and fighting for. When I say that Nigeria is divided on two sides, religion, and the people that are struggling on this religion are the poor people, ignorant people, the ones that have acquired money, looting, stealing, they just use this as a tool. So Muhammadu Sanusi went to his people after speaking to Emefiele. He said he wants to use this medium to authoritatively confirm to the Muslims Ummah that there are no such plans. Since the issue came up, we have spoken to some people in the central bank and they confirmed to me that such a plan is non-existent. When the misconception becomes widespread, I spoke to the CBN governor himself, and he also confirmed to me that there is no plan whatsoever to remove the Ajami. So I want to appeal to Islamic scholars to please stop acting on unsubstantiated reports. I know some of the scholars making these comments are doing so without investigating the information brought to them. All about Ajami. Ajami. That is an Arabic inscription, and they say Ajami must remain on the Naira notes, the one that they claim they are going to print. They want to reprint. The Minister for Finance said that sometimes when this approach of printing new currencies come up, it is to deal with inflation, etc. She said she has not been spoken to. They've not dialogued, they've not investigated to realize or find out or to realize the implication of whatever it is. But she said, whatever it is that they wish to do, good to them. He said, but I have not been spoken to. And immediately Emefiele responded by saying, I took direct authority from the president, and that's that. That is what the Constitution stipulates. Anyway, most of you will be wondering, what is Ajami? Ajami. Ajami. Well, it comes from the Arabic word for foreigner or non-Arab, sometimes used to refer to a Persian. That's what you see on the internet. What is Ajami? What is the purpose of Ajami? What does it mean? They say it is an Arabic word meaning mute. I'm sure you must have heard deaf and dumb, meaning dumb. What does that mean? They said in this time, it refers to someone whose mother tongue is not Arabic. So if someone is a foreigner speaking, in quotes, Arabic, or Arabs will refer to someone who is a foreigner as Ajami. What does Ajami mean? What does Ajami mean in Arabic? What does it mean? What is the purpose of Ajami on the Naira note? What are non-Arab people called? What is the purpose of Ajami? This is the question that I'm sure is on the lips of a lot of people. This is the question that they want to know. They want to know. They say, is Ajami? What is Ajami? Then I went further to find out what is this about. They said that Ajami is an Arabic style of writing Hausa language. Have you heard this before? That Ajami is an Arabic style of writing Hausa language. What does this mean? Then someone say it was included in the Naira notes to allow the non-Western educated Northerners who could read Ajami to recognize and differentiate each Naira note for the ease of business transactions and financial dealings. So people in the north of Nigeria who are Hausas or probably Fulanis who do not understand or cannot read Western, meaning English, they recognize that Ajami, and with that written on it, they will be able to recognize what this is or what that is. Now, due to people's interest in this subject, I'm sure you must have heard about Islamization of Nigeria, this and that. That's why it's better for people to break apart if you cannot coexist. We are supposed to have like a standard, way of approach to things or tolerance in certain aspects of our life. I don't have any problem with Ajami or whatever inscription or whatever it is, but then we have to consider a lot about life. Inscriptions could matter, could mean a lot. They said that it's not a sign of Islam. They said Ajami is not a symbol or mark of Islam, but an inscription to aid the populace, the uneducated, peasants, or people who do not understand Western style of letters. They will be able to recognize this Ajami. That is the bone of contention right now in the north of Nigeria with the hunger and with the terrible things happening. Then I wouldn't blame them. They said this is written on 5 Naira note, if it is still available, 10 Naira, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira. They said that inscription is boldly written on it. Same way you have the 200 Naira, for example, you will see it written in Anglo-Saxon letters. Simply put, English letters. And the one written in the form of Arabic, they say it is not Arabic, that it is Ajami, that this is the Hausa's way or something. They say the way the Hausa language was written long before it was Latinized into Ajami, written with Arabic letters. It was positioned on the Naira to encourage the uneducated. Like I said, Hausa market people recognize this and that. So that is basically what it is. So, well, do not be afraid. If you are not in support of breakup of Nigeria and you are either obicentric, Emilo-concentric, or articulated centric, you are simply renewing Ajami. You are also renewing the so-called Nigeria has expired. If you are not in support of breakup of Nigeria, so that you can relate with people who are, people who share same or similar value, at least to 60%, then you're your own. You're on your own. This is the life of Ajami. Yes, you have to be, in the Ajami situation. with the current, terrible things happening in Nigeria. With the current situation of things in Nigeria, you just need to see why to them Ajami is the greatest, is the biggest right now. Well, people who are smart, they are saying no, enough is enough. We don't want you spending huge amount of money to produce this. This is like your last checkout, because this regime is coming to an end. So you are trying to use Ajami or production of new currency to cash out. You are all criminals. That's what people are saying. They say, no, let's deal with the most important, not changing of currency note as if that puts value on it. But they said, we are doing this because some people are hoarding money.